Assalamualaikum dear students, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and that is Zohar Sir's math classes. In the previous class we have discussed some questions regarding the integration by partial fractions, and we have used the concept of integration by partial fractions, and on the behalf of integration by partial fractions we have solved some important questions from exercise 7.5 of NCERT book, and there we are on question number 6. So in integration by partial fractions, this integration by partial fractions, as we know that it is wholly and solely applicable to proper rational functions. A proper rational function, here I am reiterating that, फिर से दोहरा रहा हूँ. A proper rational function is that sort of rational function in which the degree of numerator is less than the degree of denominator. So if the degree of numerator is less than the degree of denominator, obviously we can use integration by partial fractions. And if it is an improper rational function, means if the degree of numerator is either greater than or equal to the degree of denominator, then we can say that it's not a proper rational function. At that time it's an improper rational function, and first we have to reduce that improper rational function to the proper rational function by long division and by applying the division algorithm of polynomials. So here we are on question number 6, and question number 6 को अगर हम देखेंगे, no doubt in the denominator we have two factors. This is x, can be written as x minus 0, and this is 1 minus 2x, another linear factor. So both the factors are linear. So we can represent this integrand into its partial fractions, but provided if it is a proper rational function. Look at the degree of numerator, that is 2. Look at the degree of denominator, x into 2x is minus 2x square. So degree of denominator is 2, degree of numerator is 2. The degree of numerator is equal to the degree of denominator. So it is not a proper rational function, it is an improper rational function. And if it is an improper rational function, we cannot apply integration by partial fractions directly. First, we have to reduce this function into the proper rational function. तो कैसे करते हैं? प्रीवियस क्लास में डिस्कस कर रखा है by long division method. Means you have to divide the numerator by the denominator. तो जब numerator हमारे पास है 1 minus x square को हमने divide करना है किसके साथ? x minus x into 1 minus 2x, that is x minus x, minus x into minus 2x, that is minus 2x square. तो x minus 2x square से डिवाइड करना है 1 minus x square को लॉन्ग डिवीजन करके, और क्वोशिएंट निकालना है, रिमाइंडर निकालना है, डिवाइजर तो ऑब्वियसली x minus 2x square है. तो कैसे एक पॉलिनोमियल को हम दूसरे पॉलिनोमियल से डिवाइड कैसे करते? यहां पे देखते हैं हाईएस्ट पावर टर्म, यहां पे भी देखते हैं हाईएस्ट पावर टर्म. तो यहां पे हाईएस्ट पावर टर्म है माइनस एक्स स्क्वायर, यहां पे हाईएस्ट पावर टर्म है माइनस 2x square. सो माइनस 2x square को क्या मल्टीपल करेंगे सच दैट वो माइनस x square बनेगा? माइनस 2x square को क्या करेंगे मल्टीपल? वो बनेगा माइनस x square, यानी 2 एलिमिनेट होना चाहिए. तो कैसे होगा? 1/2 से. सो ऑब्वियसली हम यहां पे 1/2 से मल्टीपल कर देंगे. सो 1/2 इंटू माइनस 2x square इज ऑब्वियसली माइनस x square, and 1/2 into x is 1/2x. and as for the division process, यहां से फिर हम सब्ट्रैक्शन करते हैं, ये प्लस है माइनस बनेगा, ये माइनस है ये प्लस बनेगा. now plus x square minus x square will cancel out, so remaining result is 1 minus 1/2x, that is 1 minus 1/2 into x. now obviously the divisor is a quadratic polynomial. Here the remainder is a linear polynomial. So एक quadratic को एक linear के साथ फिर हम इसका divide नहीं कर सकते. So obviously this can be written as by division algorithm, quotient plus remainder divided by divisor. What is quotient? That is 1 divided by 2 plus remainder. What is that? 1 minus 1/2x divided by divisor, and that is x minus 2x square. This thing can be written as, right? So 1 minus x square divided by x into 1 minus 2x can be directly put in the form 1/2 plus 1 minus 1/2x divided by x minus 2x square. तो इसके बदले डायरेक्टली यहाँ पे पुट करेंगे by long division, and that is equal to integration of 1/2 प्लस 1 माइनस 1/2x डिवाइडेड बाई x माइनस 2x स्क्वायर। x माइनस 2x स्क्वायर के बदले लिख सकते हैं x इंटू 1 माइनस 2x, क्योंकि x को कॉमन लेके आओ, x1 is x and x into minus 2x is minus 2x square whole dx। साइड में ये रीजन दे देना, क्योंकि अगर कंफ्यूजन हो जाए तो बाद में आप देख सकते हो कि y1 minus x square divided by x into 1 minus 2x is equal to 1/2 plus 1 minus 1/2x into divided by x into 1 minus 2x। So obviously now 1/2 is a scalar, ये अलग बात, ये अलग टर्म है, ये अलग टर्म है, तो इसकी अलग से इंटीग्रेशन हम कर सकते हैं। अब यहां पे देखेंगे डिग्री ऑफ न्यूमरेटर इज 1, the degree of denominator is 2, the degree of numerator is obviously less than the degree of denominator, so obviously it has been reduced to the proper rational function। When it has been reduced to proper rational function, we can directly apply integration by partial fractions, and this can be written as, separate the integral, that is integration of 1 divided by 2 is a constant, it will come out of the integral, so that is equal to 1 divided by 2 integral of dx plus integration of 1 minus 1/2x whole divided by, या इसे हम यहां पे क्रॉस मल्टीपल कर सकते हैं, 2 1 are 2 minus 1 into x, that is x, divided by 2 1 are 2 whole divided by x into 1 minus 2x whole dx। This can be further written as 1 divided by 2 integration of dx प्लस, now 1 डिवाइडेड बाई दिस 2, ये डिनोमिनेटर में जो 2 है, 1 डिवाइडेड बाई 2 जो है कांस्टेंट है, विल कम आउट ऑफ द इंटीग्रल, सो 1 डिवाइडेड बाई 2 इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ, वहां पे बचेगा 2 माइनस एक्स डिवाइडेड बाई x इंटू 1 माइनस 2x इंटू dx। इसकी इंटीग्रेशन तो मालूम ही है। अब यहां पे आते हैं, वहां पे दो फैक्टर्स हैं, एक है x और दूसरा है 1 minus 2x, both the factors are linear factors, so it is of the form ax plus b divided by x minus b into x minus q, first type of this proper rational function, so it can be directly represented in terms of its partial fractions as constant a divided by first linear factor plus constant b divided by second linear factor, so let 2 minus x divided by x into 1 minus 2x is equal to constant a divided by the first linear factor x plus constant b divided by the second linear factor, that is 1 minus 2x, implies this can be further written as yes, x into 1 minus 2x से मल्टीपल कर दो बोथ साइड्स, तो यहां पे कैंसिल होगा, क्या बचेगा 2 minus x, so 2 minus x is equal to, yes, a into x into 1 minus 2x divided by x, x कैंसिल होके क्या बचेगा, a into 1 minus 2x plus b into 1 minus 2x, 1 minus 2x कैंसिल होगा, बचेगा b into x, so b into x। Now, as usual, keep that equation as equation number first. Now, we need to find the values of capital A and capital B. Obviously, on eliminating A, we will get the value of capital B, and on eliminating B, we will get the value of capital A. So, first we will try to eliminate this constant B. इस constant B को eliminate करेंगे कैसे, जब x को put करेंगे 0, तो जब x को put करेंगे 0, ये वाली term जो है eliminate होगी, we will have the value of A. So, put x equal to 0 in equation first, we get equation first में से x को put कर दो 0, तो क्या मिलेगा, 2 minus 0 is equal to a into 1 minus 2 into 0 plus b into 0 is obviously 0, so implies this can be written as 2 is equal to 1 minus 0 is 1, 1 into a is a, so implies we have obtained the value of constant a, and that is definitely equal to 2, right? Now we will try to find the value of constant b. कैसे? For that we have to eliminate what? We have to eliminate a. तो a eliminate कैसे होगा, तो x को क्या put कर सकते हैं such that a यहाँ पे eliminate होगा, तो I think 1 divided by 2, Because 2 into 1 divided by 2 is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. 0 into a is obviously 0. Now put x is equal to 1 divided by 2 in equation first. We get, what we get? 2 minus 1 divided by 2 is equal to, ये वाली टर्म तो 0 बनेगी, प्लस b into 1 divided by 2. So implies this is 2 2s are 4 minus 1, that is 3 divided by 2 is equal to 1 by 2 into b. तो यहाँ पे divide cancel होगा, so implies b must be equal to 3. So we have obtained the values of constants a and b. Now on putting the value of a here, putting the value of b here, separate the integrals, you can directly locate the integration of this thing, and the integration of this thing is obviously known. So therefore हमारा original क्या integral क्या है? 1 divided by 2 integration of dx plus 1 divided by 2 integration of 2 minus x divided by x into 1 minus 2x. Dx can be written as 1 divided by 2 integration of dx plus 1 divided by 2 integration of 2 minus x divided by x into 1 minus 2x. 2 minus x divided by x into 1 minus 2x. इसको put किया है, let किया है, किसके बराबर? a divided by x plus b divided by, so a divided by x plus b divided by 1 minus 2x, so 1 minus 2x whole dx. This can be further written as in order to pen down this thing, in order to jot down this thing, लिखने के लिए आप क्या करोगे? You will take the screenshots. तो मैं ऐसे ही रख लेता हूँ, take the screenshot, after then you can write it on your notebooks. So that is equal to 1 divided by 2 integration of dx plus 1 divided by 2 into, put the value of a, put the value of b, बीच में addition है, separate the integrals, तो क्या आएगा? 1 divided by 2 integration of a का value 2, so 2 divided by x dx plus 1 by 2 से multiple होगा, so 1 divided by 2 integration of b divided by 1 minus 2x, तो b का value 3 है, so 3 divided by 1 minus 2x into dx. So this can be further written as, now we can directly integrate, so apply the integration. 1 divided by 2 integration of dx is x plus 2 कांस्टेंट है, बाहर आएगा, 2 और 2 कैंसिल होके 1 डिवाइड बाय x बचेगा, तो इसकी इंटीग्रेशन डायरेक्टली आएगी log ऑफ mod of x प्लस 3 बाहर आएगा, सो 3 डिवाइडेड बाय 2 1 डिवाइड बाय 1 minus 2x, तो इसकी इंटीग्रेशन आएगी log ऑफ mod of 1 minus 2x प्लस c. या यहां पे आप माइनस को कॉमन लेके आओगे, अगर आप माइनस को कॉमन लेके आओगे तो ये प्लस जो है माइनस बनेगा, माइनस 3 डिवाइड बाई 2 लॉग ऑफ, तो यहां पे जब माइनस कॉमन आएगा, 3 कॉमन आ रहा है, माइनस कॉमन आ रहा है, तो 1 माइनस 2x बनेगा 2x माइनस 1, क्योंकि माइनस कॉमन निकालने से जो प्लस है वो माइनस बनेगा, जो माइनस है वो प्लस बनेगा. सो माइनस 3 डिवाइड बाई 2 लॉग ऑफ मॉड ऑफ 2x माइनस 1 प्लस c, क्योंकि एक्चुअल हमारे पास इंटीग्रल होता है 1 डिवाइडेड बाय x, सो x शुड बी फर्स्ट, इसके बाद अगर इसके साथ a है तब भी आएगा 1 डिवाइडेड log ऑफ mod ऑफ x माइनस a, तो इसलिए 1 माइनस 2x को लिखा है 2x माइनस 1, फॉर दैट वी हैव टू टेक माइनस एज कॉमन, तो वो प्लस के साथ माइनस बनेगा, सो 3 डिवाइड बाय 2 log ऑफ mod ऑफ 2x minus 1 plus c. This is nothing else but the antiderivative of the most important question of this exercise, and that was question number 6, which was basically not in the proper rational function. So by long division method and by using the division algorithm, we have reduced that into the proper rational function, and after that we have applied the integration by partial fractions and obtained it as antiderivative. Now move on to the next question, and that is question number 7 of the same exercise. Question number 7 is all about integration of, yes, integration of x divided by x square plus 1, x divided by x square plus 1 into x minus 1 dx. This can be written like this, integration of x divided by, पहले x minus 1 लिख लेते हैं, into x square plus 1 into dx. Now मैंने कहा न्यूमरेटर में कुछ भी हो सकता है, so leave that. Look on to the denominator. There we have two factors, x minus 1 and x square plus 1. X minus 1 is a linear factor, x square plus 1 is a quadratic factor. But look, x square plus 1, can it be factorized? No, no way. X square plus 1 cannot be factorized. So if the denominator contains two factors, one is linear, another one is quadratic, and the quadratic one cannot be factorized, then it can be represented in terms of its partial fractions as constant a divided by the linear factor plus bx plus c divided by the quadratic factor x square plus 1. So let x divided by x minus 1 into x square plus 1 is equal to constant a divided by the first linear factor x minus 1 plus linear factor bx plus c divided by the unfactorized quadratic factor, and that is x square plus 1. Now as usual कुछ नया करने की जरूरत नहीं है, बिल्कुल इसी तरह हम वैल्यूज ऑफ a और वैल्यूज ऑफ b कैलकुलेट करेंगे. अगर सब्स्टिट्यूशन मेथड से नहीं आ रहे हैं तो we will equate the coefficients on both sides. So implies, फिर से वही प्रोसीजर जो है, x minus 1 x square plus 1 यानी LHS का डिनोमिनेटर जो है बोथ साइड्स इसी से मल्टीपल कर दो, तो मल्टीपल करेंगे x minus 1 x square plus 1 कैंसिल होगा तो बचेगा x, दैट इज x इज इक्वल टू a के साथ मल्टीपल करेंगे, इसके डिनोमिनेटर में x minus 1 है, x minus 1 मल्टीपल होगा तो x minus 1 कैंसिल होके बचेगा a into x square plus 1, so that is a into x square plus 1 plus bx plus c into, yes, यहाँ पे x square plus 1 कैंसिल होके बचेगा x minus 1, so that is x minus 1. Now as usual keep that equation as equation number first, right? Now we can directly find the value of a, yes, because on putting x equal to 1, 1 minus 1 is 0, 0 into anything is 0, so this term will be eliminated. If this term is eliminated, obviously we can find the value of capital A. लेकिन फिर कैपिटल B और कैपिटल C का वैल्यू बाय सब्स्टिट्यूशन मेथड इसमें से डायरेक्टली नहीं आएगा, तो उस समय हम क्या करते हैं? फर्स्ट हम A का वैल्यू तो निकाल सकते हैं, सो डायरेक्टली पुट x equal to 1 in equation first, we get, yes, 1 is equal to x को पुट किया है 1, so 1 is equal to a into 1 square plus 1 plus bx plus c into 1 minus 1, that is 0. So implies 1 is then equal to 1 plus 1 is 1 square is 1, 1 plus 1 is 2, so 2a. So implies a must be equal to half, that is 1 divided by 2. तो आ गया a का वैल्यू. अब अगर आप x स्क्वायर है, bx प्लस c का वैल्यू निकालने के लिए आपने ये वाली टर्म एलिमिनेट करनी है, तो x का स्क्वायर है, माइनस पुट करोगे तब भी प्लस आएगा क्योंकि स्क्वायर है, तो डायरेक्टली हम b और c का वैल्यू बाय सब्स्टिट्यूशन यहां पे नहीं निकाल पाएंगे. तो जब ये वैल्यूज नहीं आएंगे तो हमने क्या करना पड़ता है? वी विल इक्वेट द कोएफिशिएंट्स ऑन बोथ साइड्स. सो फॉर दैट फ्रॉम इक्वेशन फर्स्ट वी हैव yes, x is equal to, सीधे मल्टीपल कर दो, so a into x square plus a plus bx into x, that is bx square, bx into minus 1, that is minus bx, plus c into x, that is plus cx, and plus c into minus 1 is minus c. Implies this can be written as x is equal to ax square, bx square में x square कॉमन है तो क्या बचेगा a plus b into x square, जब x square कॉमन आएगा, राइट? सो माइनस bx plus cx, x को कॉमन लेके आओ, क्या बचेगा प्लस c minus b into x, और कांस्टेंट क्या है a plus b और a सॉरी प्लस a और माइनस c, सो प्लस a minus c, right? In the LHS we have a polynomial and that is x, and in the RHS we have again a polynomial. Two polynomials are equal. When two polynomials are equal, obviously their corresponding coefficients are equal. The coefficient of x square on LHS must be equal to coefficient of x square on RHS. The coefficient of x on LHS must be equal to coefficient of x on RHS. And constant term on LHS must be equal to constant term on the RHS, because obviously the two polynomials are equal. और जिसे हम कहते हैं equating the coefficients of x square, x and constant terms on both sides. Equating the coefficients of x square, x and constant terms on both sides. Both sides equate कर दो coefficient of x square भी, coefficient of x भी और constant term भी. तो जब equate करेंगे we get what we get? Coefficient of x square must be equal to coefficient of x square. यहाँ पे coefficient of x square क्या है? a plus b must be equal to, यहाँ पे कोफिशिएंट ऑफ x स्क्वायर क्या है? x स्क्वायर है ही नहीं तो मतलब कोफिशिएंट 0 है, so that is equal to 0. यहाँ पे कोफिशिएंट ऑफ x क्या है? c minus b, so c minus b is equal to, यहाँ पे कोफिशिएंट ऑफ x क्या है? that is obviously equal to 1. यहाँ पे कांस्टेंट टर्म क्या है? a minus c, so a minus c, और यहाँ पे कांस्टेंट टर्म क्या है? that is equal to 0. Keep it as Roman first, this one as Roman second, and this one as Roman third. Right? Simplifying the two equations, the three equations, you can obviously locate the value of a, b, c. You have three equations and three variables, three unknowns a, b and c. So obviously अगर आप यहाँ पे a का वैल्यू डायरेक्टली कैलकुलेट भी नहीं करते तो यहाँ से आता वो, राइट? अब आपने कैलकुलेट करके रखा है, so directly put the value of a here, you can locate the value of b. Put the value of b here, you can locate the value of c. From first we have From Roman first we have a plus b is equal to 0. So put the value of a, that is 1 divided by 2 plus b is equal to 0. So implies b must be equal to minus 1 divided by 2. तो आ गया b का वैल्यू. अब b का वैल्यू यहां पे सब्स्टिट्यूट कर दो, so you will get the value of c. From second we have what we have from second, c minus b is equal to 1, so c minus, put the value of b, that is minus 1 by 2 is equal to 1, so implies c plus 1 by 2, so c must be equal to 1 minus 1 divided by 2, because minus into minus यहाँ पे plus आएगा, plus 1 by 2 वहाँ पे minus 1 by 2 बनेगा, so implies c must be equal to 1 minus 1 by 2 is obviously 1 by 2. So we have obtained the value of c, we have obtained the value of b, we have obtained the value of a. Put the value of a here, put the value of b here, put the value of c here. Separate the integrals, integrals को separate कर दो, अलग अलग integration कर दो. So obviously you will get the result. So you can proceed it from here. Pretty simple. You can proceed it from here. Directly put the value of a here, separate the integral log of mod of x minus 1. Put the value of b here, put the value of c here. फिर देख लो अगर डायरेक्टली कोई इंटीग्रल बनता है, कोई स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म बनती है, स्पेशल रिजल्ट बनता है तो अप्लाई, अदरवाइज अलग से डिवाइड कर दो और फिर मतलब इंटीग्रेशन फिर से सेपरेट कर दो, तो यू कैन इजीली कैलकुलेट द इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ this thing, that is x divided by x square plus 1 into x minus 1. So all about 7. Now step on to the next question, and that is question number 8 of the same exercise. Question number 8 of the same exercise is all about integration of x divided by x minus 1 whole square into x plus 2 dx. Leave the numerator के साथ कुछ नहीं है. Look on to the denominator. There we have two factors. First one is x plus 2 and second one is x minus 1. But x minus 1 is a repeated factor. So if the denominator contains two linear factors, out of which one is non-repeated and another one is repeated, then this can be put in the form a divided by the linear factor x plus minus 1 plus b divided by the repeated factor x plus x minus 1 whole square plus c divided by the third linear factor x plus 2. या आप सिंपली इसे पहले ऐसे लिखोगे, इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ x डिवाइडेड बाय, पहले आप लीनियर फैक्टर ही लिख दो दैट इज x प्लस 2, बाद में ये रिपीटेड फैक्टर लिख दो दैट इज x माइनस 1 होल स्क्वायर इनटू dx. ऐसे रखो या ऐसे रखो, एक ही बात है. यहां पे आप लिख सकते हो a डिवाइडेड बाय x माइनस 1 प्लस b डिवाइडेड बाय x माइनस 1 होल स्क्वायर प्लस c डिवाइडेड बाय x प्लस 2, राइट, इन केस ऑफ रिपीटेड फैक्टर्स. और यहां पे आप लिख सकते हो a डिवाइडेड बाय फर्स्ट लीनियर फैक्टर प्लस b डिवाइडेड बाय सेकंड लीनियर फैक्टर प्लस c डिवाइडेड बाय द repeated factor. So let x divided by x plus 2 into x minus 1 whole square must be equal to, yes, constant a divided by the linear factor x plus 2 plus constant b divided by the linear factor x minus 1 plus constant c divided by the repeated factor x minus 1 whole square. Is that clear? This can be further written as implies. अब ये जो यहाँ पे डिवाइड है वहां पे ले लो मल्टीपल होगा तो क्या बचेगा, x must be equal to a divided by x plus 2. x plus 2 कैंसिल होके क्या बचेगा, a into x minus 1 whole square. क्लियर? प्लस x minus 1 एक कैंसिल होगा तो बचेगा b into x plus 2 x minus 1. So b into x plus 2 x minus 1 plus c into x minus 1 whole square कैंसिल होगा तो बचेगा c into x plus 2. Now as usual keep that equation as equation number first, right? So implies this can be further written as, अब क्या करेंगे, you have to calculate the value of a, calculate the value of b, calculate the value of c. First we will try to find the value of c. For that we will put x equal to 1. जब x को पुट करेंगे 1 minus 1 0 तो पूरी टर्म एलिमिनेट हो रही है. x को पुट करो 1 minus 1 0 तो पूरी टर्म एलिमिनेट हो रही है. So you will get the value of c. फिर नेक्स्ट में क्या करोगे, पुट द वैल्यू ऑफ x इक्वल टू -2. जब x को -2 पुट करोगे ये वाली टर्म एलिमिनेट, ये वाली टर्म एलिमिनेट. सो यू विल डेफिनेटली गेट द वैल्यू ऑफ व्हाट, a, राइट. सो a और c का वैल्यू आ गया. फिर आपको चाहिए b का वैल्यू. अगर b का वैल्यू डायरेक्टली नहीं आता है सो यू कैन हैव द प्रोसीजर दैट वी हैव डिस्कस्ड इन द प्रीवियस क्वेश्चन, दैट इज इक्वेटिंग द कोएफिशिएंट्स. तो थोड़ी लेंथी प्रोसेस है बहुत सिंपल. तो पहले आप c का वैल्यू कैलकुलेट कर दो बाय पुटिंग x इक्वल टू 1. फिर आप a का वैल्यू कैलकुलेट कर दो बाय पुटिंग x इक्वल टू -2 यहां पे यहां पे 0, ये टर्म एलिमिनेट, सो विल गेट द वैल्यू ऑफ a. b का वैल्यू यहां पे डायरेक्टली पुट करने से नहीं होगा. सो फॉर दैट यू हैव टू इक्वेट द कोएफिशिएंट्स. पहले इसको सिंपलीफाई कर दो, फिर इक्वेट करो कोएफिशिएंट्स ऑन बोथ साइड्स. वहां से आपको मिलेगा वैल्यू ऑफ a, वैल्यू ऑफ b, वैल्यू ऑफ c. यहां पे पुट कर दो, राइट. a का वैल्यू यहां पे पुट कर दो, b का वैल्यू यहां पे पुट कर दो, c का वैल्यू यहां पे पुट कर दो. बीच में एडिशन है, सेपरेट द इंटीग्रल्स. सो इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ 1 डिवाइडेड बाय a कांस्टेंट आएगा, बाहर आएगा. 1 डिवाइडेड बाय x plus 2 दैट इज log ऑफ mod ऑफ x plus 2. 1 divided by x minus 1 क्योंकि b कांस्टेंट होगा will come out of the integral. 1 divided by x minus 1 is log of mod of x minus 1. और 1 divided by x minus 1 का होल स्क्वायर, ये आप log of mod of x minus 1 का होल स्क्वायर नहीं लिखोगे क्योंकि 1 divided by x होता है, 1 divided by x स्क्वायर नहीं. तो यहाँ पे x minus 1 का होल स्क्वायर है, क्योंकि डिनोमिनेटर में पावर है 2, इसको न्यूमरेटर में ले लो तो पावर बनेगा -2, मतलब ये इस फॉर्म में होगा, c कांस्टेंट बाहर रहेगा, ये आएगा x - 1 होल रेजर पावर -2 इंटू dx। फिर पावर रूल अप्लाई कर दो, x - 1 रेजर पावर -2 + 1 डिवाइड बाय -2 + 1 एंड दैट वुड बी योर required answer. So proceed, it is pretty simple. Now move on to the next, and that is question number 9. Question number 9 is same as that of question number 8, but यहां पे डिफरेंस क्या है? क्वेश्चन नंबर 9 में आपके पास क्या है? इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ 3x + 5 डिवाइडेड बाय x³ - x² x³ - x² -x + 1 इंटू dx। ये आपका क्वेश्चन नंबर 9 है। अगेन एक इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन है, लेकिन है बहुत सिंपल। तो यहां पे आप इस इंटीग्रल को सेपरेट कैसे करोगे? इंटीग्रल को सेपरेट करने के लिए आपके डिनोमिनेटर में डेफिनेटली होने चाहिए फैक्टर्स, चाहे लीनियर फैक्टर्स चाहे क्वाड्रेटिक फैक्टर्स, लेकिन फैक्टर्स तो होने चाहिए। लेकिन अगर आप यहां पे देखो कि डिनोमिनेटर जो है एक क्यूबिक पॉलिनोमियल है, x³ - x² - x + 1, right? It is not in terms of factors. So first we have to factorize this cubic polynomial. तो factorize कैसे करेंगे? Can be written as integration of 3x + 5 divided by x³ x² में से x² को कॉमन लेके आओ, क्या बचेगा? x - 1, so that is x - 1, और इन दो टर्म्स में से -1 को कॉमन लेके आओ, यहां पे भी बचेगा x - 1 into dx. Is that clear? We are factorizing this cubic polynomial. So that can be written as integration of 3x + 5 divided by, अब x - 1 यहां पे भी कॉमन आएगा, that is x - 1, बचेगा क्या? x² - 1, so that is x² - 1 into dx. Can be further written as integration of 3x + 5 divided by, x - 1 को ऐसे ही रखेंगे, that is x - 1। अब नो डाउट ये क्वाड्रेटिक फैक्टर है, बट इट कैन बी फैक्टराइज्ड। व्हाई? बिकॉज 1 को लिखेंगे 1², अगर बीच में प्लस होता तब ये फैक्टराइज नहीं होता, लेकिन यहां पे x² - 1 है, सो इट कैन बी फैक्टराइज्ड as a - b into a + b, so x - 1 into x + 1 into dx. This can be further written as, integration of 3x + 5 divided by, yes, x - 1 दो बार आ रहा है, मतलब repeated can be written as, तो पहले हम x + 1 लिख लेंगे, into आएगा x - 1 whole square into dx. So it is just similar to this question number 8 that we have solved earlier. बिल्कुल आप क्वेश्चन नंबर 8 को फॉलो यहां पे करोगे। अब इंस्टेड ऑफ x हमारे पास यहां पे 3x + 5 है, यहां पे भी x - 1 का होल स्क्वायर है, यहां पे भी x - 1 का होल स्क्वायर है, यहां पे x + 2 है, यहां पे x + 1 है। सो इट इज जस्ट द मिरर रिफ्लेक्शन। फ्रॉम हियर यू कैन proceed as in क्वेश्चन नंबर 8। क्वेश्चन नंबर 8 की तरह आप इसे प्रोसीड कर दोगे, सो यू कैन इजीली फाइंड द वैल्यू ऑफ 3x + 5, integration of 3x + 5 divided by x³ - x² - x + 10. And this is all about question number 9 of this exercise. And from next lies another simple question, and that is question number 10. That is all about integration of 2x - 3 divided by 2x - 3 divided by x² - 1 into x + 3 dx. 2x + 3, sorry, this is 2x + 3. So again in the denominator we have two factors, one is linear but another one is quadratic. First we have to check whether the quadratic factor can be factorized or not. Obviously it's a proper rational function because the degree of numerator is what? 1. The degree of denominator is x² into x will become x³, and the degree of denominator is 3. So degree of numerator is definitely less than the degree of denominator. It's a proper rational function. And further, the denominator contains two factors. One is 2x plus 3 and the another one is x square minus 1. One is linear. No doubt another one seems to be quadratic. But first we have to check whether that quadratic factor can be factorized or not. Yes, that can be obviously factorized because x square minus 1 can be written as x square minus 1 square. तो आ गई formula a square minus b square. That is equal to integration of 2x minus 3 divided by x minus 1, because a minus b into a plus b into 2x plus 3 into dx. Now it is pretty simple because in the denominator we have three non-repeated factors, three different factors. When in the denominator we have three non-repeated different factors, obviously it can be put in the form, yes, a divided by first linear factor x minus 1 plus b divided by second linear factor x plus 1 plus c divided by third linear factor 2x plus 3. That is 2x minus 3 divided by x minus 1 into x plus 1 into 2x plus 3 can be written like this. Multiplying both sides by x minus 1, x plus 1 to x plus 3, you can have 2x minus 3 is equal to a into x plus 1 to x plus 3, b into x minus 1 to x plus 3, c into x minus 1 x plus 1. Put the values of x such that you can calculate the value of a, b and c. a, b, c constant इसके values आ गए, यहाँ पे put कर दो, integration separately कर दो. So obviously you can have the results in terms of log of mod of x minus 1, log of mod of x plus 1, log of mod of 2x plus 3. So pretty simple, only you have to calculate the value of this constant a, constant b and this constant c, right? So obviously that is done. Discussion number 10, and there are some more questions of this exercise, but that we will discuss in the next class.